Hello and welcome to this edition of Pimp My Diecasts, and today's sort of a report on yesterday when the diecast modelers community off Facebook and here on YouTube visited Stafford vintage toy and train swap meet essentially, or fair, whatever you like call it. Anyway, just as we came out, we spotted this gorgeous Ford Cortina Mark IV, and it's a GL model, and really nice. And as well as a toy fair, it's a swap meet, so people took things to swap. I took this in for Martin Durs. PJ from Midlife Models brought me some decals for an Audi Quattro I'm going to be doing. And Martin brought me a load of model railway stuff for an autistic child I know. And just general swapping and changing stuff like that goes on. All much appreciated. But here we're queuing. We've got Lee there from Diecast Fixer Uppers, and his wife Jackie visited with us. We've got PJ from Midlife Models. We've got Martin Durs from Martin Durs channel. We've got myself from Pimp My Diecast. And somewhere abouts is Neil from Hellby 59. Is his channel. Anyway, here we are, just getting into the door. Pays your money to go in. And we're off. And we're having general chats about stuff as we go around. Looking at stuff, I'm looking at model trains here, because I have my shaky hands shed channel as well here on YouTube. As well as Pimp My Diecasts. And you just generally have a mooch around. We were asking to see all the old knackered stuff for restoration. They usually have like here. Lee and PJ and myself were looking through a tray of £1 discount stuff. Like all the stuff were £1 a piece. And it is actually a massive event. I only really skirted over the top of stuff when I went round. Takes you a while to get round and you're only skirting over top of things. I dare say I missed loads of stuff I could have for next to nothing for restoring. And I think at this point here, Lee tried to talk Paul into a vehicle and Paul wasn't having it. But there we go. He asked me if I were interested in the Wookiee or whatever it were. I went, nah. Not my scene, man. And this guy got the prize for the brightest shirt of the day. Campers, a row of tents. There we are. There's a lot of lovely models there for sure, but some of the prices are they're out of my range anyway. If you're building up a collection, you can spend a hell of a lot of money, and I've no intention of doing something like that. Here, heading on down through other... Like I say, it's row after row. And at this point, is it this table? No, it's not this one. I found my absolute bargain of the day on a model railway table. Is it this one? Possibly, it looks like model railways. Might not be though. Yeah, it was that one. I bought an 06 or Great Western tank for a tenner because all the quartering were off. And I've done a video for Shaky and the Shed. It's only a rapid one where I strip it down and sort the quartering out, and it's a delightful runner now. But he asked me if I wanted to see it run. I said, no chance, that's never gonna run in a month of Sundays. But yeah, there's so much stuff you can go through here. It's unreal. Well, there you just look at it. Oh no, here's where I bought me locals. I bought a little 040 and I think I bought the Great Western off him. No, the Great Western was the first one I bought. This is where I buy a little 040. He asked me again if I wanted to see it running, and I said, well, no, I said, I bought it with the intention to restore. If it runs, brilliant. If it doesn't, I'm not worried. And here we are, some of the ones there. You've got all sorts of TV vans are in there. In both the BBC and the other livery they did. I don't know whether it were NBC or what, I don't know. And there we are, going through stuff again. And you see a lot of Martin, Paul, Lee, PJ, Neil. They all turn up in video at different times. There we go, PJ and Martin. I was a rose between two thorns. I'm sure they'll have something to say in comments when we hear that one. Neil's joined the party there. Here we go into another round. There's probably bits and pieces on the video somewhere that I haven't spotted. Where I pet dogs, there were some gorgeous dogs there yesterday. A really petite little King Charles Spaniel. And a beautiful Border Collie. Anyway, here's the Great Western Railway one about. And its quartering's a mile off. Somebody must have stripped it down and assembled it wrong. I said, how much do you want for this one? I'll have to strip it down and everything. And he went, oh, give us 15. And I went, nah. And I put it down and we're walking off, and he goes, use a tenner then, and I went right. Paid him a tenner, and it's really good condition, a nice little model. And they go for about 30 odd, 40 quid on eBay. So I've got one without buying any new parts for a tenner. So happy days, here's my selection of cars. I've got a Bristol, a Mustang Dragster, and Range Rover Vigilant there, with the camera on top off Lee from Diecast Fixer Uppers. So that will go to doing the Corgi Renault camera van. The base is broken, but I don't need the base, luckily, because the Renault's an attached base. And here I've got a geese cell, Renault Estate, or a geese cell, a Dinky, Triumph Spitfire, and a Dinky, Britton Hudson, or no, it's a Studebaker, Dinky Studebaker. So altogether a nice little haul. Should keep me busy for a while. Thank you very much for watching. If you will, subscribe, even better. Press the bell for notifications. And good as well, if you press the thumbs up. Thank you, and tatty bye everyone, tatty bye.